And I'm going to try to finish the pond today. We're going to have triple digits, and I'm going to start early this morning and try to get as much done. Hopefully we can fill it up. Stay tuned. Well, I managed to get my chores done early this morning before we hit the triple temperatures, or triple digit temperatures. Hey folks, I'm Jerry Hansen, your host. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm still working on the farm pond, and I'm gonna try to finish it in the next couple of hours before it gets really, really too hot for me to work anymore. And then we'll just put the hose in it and start filling it. So I gotta get started. Well, I did as much as I could with the tractor. It's getting too boggy down in here in the bottom, and it's getting too dangerously tilty. I'm afraid of tipping over. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call this good. We're deeper than we've ever been on this pond. So at least I got one big deep channel, and the silt will settle to the bottom. And I'm just gonna go ahead and work on my stream bed, and then we're gonna fill this up. Now I developed this little berm right here to catch sediment so the pond won't fill up again. And I designed it so I can get into it with the tractor scoop and dig out the sediment annually and catch it right here. We're gonna pack some cement in here and just to reinforce it and create a little channel. And then also right here in my driveway, I'm gonna go ahead and lay cement in here and create a kind of like a path for the water to flow without washing out my driveway. However, I don't have any control over the major flooding because we're expecting, I think it's El Nino rains this winter. It's going to be filling up all the reservoirs. But I do wish I had a backhoe attachment for the rear of the tractor, which would make digging this out a lot simpler. I just can't get to it. The grade is too steep. This is solid rock, and I hit solid rock down here on the bottom, and then across there. So this is all hard bedpan rock surface in here. And I don't know how deep that goes, probably not much deeper. But I just can't get the tractor in there. Well, put it this way, I don't feel comfortable getting the tractor down in the hole. Let's go put the hose in and just fill it up now. Okay, now while the pond is continuing to fill and it's almost full, we got about another 6 inches to go. Not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and release the quackers and the honkers. Yeah, let's release them. What's so special about this is because the ducklings that I hatched in the greenhouse, and we introduced them to their parents, they have never experienced a pond. So this will be their first time in the pond. So I'm excited for them. They are going to, well, we'll just film the reaction. Okay, you're free. You're free. I know. Come on, guys. Where are you going? The pond's that way. Those babies have not known a pond, but the adults, they do know a pond. Oh, look at them. Look at this. Ah! Go romp and frolic. Come on. Go. Go. Look at that. Look at them. They are free. Those baby ducks have no idea. They're experiencing a big pond for the first time ever. Oh yeah. And there's the mating ritual, of course. Talk about the birds and the bees, literal. There you go, dude. You got it. Happy ducks, happy farmer. Let's go turn the honkers loose. Now I just stapled this. This should be easier. Oh yeah, much easier. Now I have to coax them out. Will they notice they're free? Fly to the pond, dudes. Fly to the pond. Where you going? You silly gooses. Where are you? They don't know they're free. Here, let me coax them. Now there is a happy gaggle of geese and a happy flock of ducks and a horny flock of ducks. Oh my gosh. No, dude, not your kind. Stop. Well, it is still spring on the homestead. I mean, we're not officially in summer yet, but that duck is getting some goose action. Dang, Drake doesn't know any better. But don't worry, ducks cannot genetically crossbreed with a goose. Impossible. Two different kinds. Two different races. Well, that concludes this episode of digging the pond out, stockpiling the silt for the front yard landscape, and refilling the pond. It took me 2 days to refill it. I let it run for about 5 hours yesterday, and so far we ran it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours today. Almost full. We have about 6 inches to go left before it starts spilling out over the spillway, and we'll have a full pond. But I decided to go ahead and release the ducks and the geese to the pond. They will stay in the middle of the pond throughout the night. This is their safety zone. They'll huddle together. The geese will huddle together. The ducks will huddle together. And then they can stay safe from the predators. Now that the pond is deeper, they're even safer from predators because predators will have a hard time getting to them. We do have shallow areas in the pond, and those shallow areas I will be planting some aquatic grasses and also cattails because I want some cattails in there. And then as the cattails will start populating, I can harvest those. And those are wild edibles, native edibles, so we'll be introducing those on a new show on what parts of the cattails you can use. But happy ducks and geese, and a happy farmer. Yeah, for those of you who have questions about my water source, I have a well, 40 gallons a minute, 40 gallons a minute. Neighbor next door, 46 gallons a minute. Neighbors down there, about 26 gallons a minute. We have one of the better wells in our little valley tucked up here in the Cascade Ranges. Well, that concludes this episode, finishing the pond, finishing the hole in the backyard and filling it. I now have my ambiance back, and this is what I see. Is I pan across my backyard, the pond, the aquatic life. It's a beautiful thing. I noticed that the frogs came back to the pond overnight. I started filling it yesterday, so water naturally attracts. We'll get the turtles back. So stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by subscribing, then clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I do upload them. Please give us a thumbs up if you like the show and like what you see. Share our videos on your social media platforms, helps out the channel a lot. Hey, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and always be safe and always be kind. You know, it's taken me several days to film this episode, yeah, to be truthful and honest with you, because I filmed the pond refilling. I went out and pushed the camera button for about 10 seconds every half hour, so you guys can see how the pond feels. Yeah, it took me 2 days to do this. It's over with, moving on to something else. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope you enjoy this episode. I really do. Bye-bye now.